All right, so everyone, welcome to Beyond Empowerment. I'm here today with Coach Sean, and Coach Sean is a native of South Carolina, and today he's here to share some tips with teens. So, Coach Sean, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
First, thanks for having me. My name is Sean Brunson. I'm from Mullins, born and raised. I'm a head coach, JV boys basketball here in Mullins, and also assistant coach in varsity basketball. Um, I've been active as a mentor in our community for several years, and I've also have a mentoring program based out of my church, St. Paul Baptist Church of Mullins, where we mentor kids every third Saturday. Obviously, we haven't been doing it in a while because of the pandemic, but
Right.
hopefully, we get that back going soon.
Mhm. What do you call your mentoring program with the church?
Um, it's called the Male Leadership Breakfast. It's organized by my pastor, but we also call it Breakfast Brotherhood and Basketball. We meet every third Saturday morning. We have lecture, and then we eat breakfast, and then we go over to the gym, which we just recently built at our church, and have somebody else, one of my former players, or somebody to come and speak, and then we'll play basketball.
Okay. Do you find that the program that you're doing is has been effective in helping young people in our community?
I think so. I think it's necessary to try to. Our slogan is, in order for one to be a man, you must first see a man. So what we're trying to do is provide leadership for our young men. It's mainly specifies with men, with young boys, and trying to get them, show them the right way, and let them know that there are people out here who are willing to help them along the way.
Right. So if there was a young person in your community that wants to be a part of the mentoring program, what would they need to do and how old would they have to be?
There's really no limit as far as age, no restriction on age. Preferably, I guess between 6 and 18, maybe. There's really no, we talk to anybody. We have mentors of all different ages. Pastor Hines, our Reverend, oversees everything. So he open to talk to anyone and work with anyone. And there's really no age restriction. I have some of my former players come out and speak, and other people from the community also come out and support. So
Okay.
there's no restrictions of age or anything. We want everybody to come out once we get back started, which hopefully will be soon.
Okay. So everyone in your community knows you as Coach Shine. So tell us about Coach Shine. What got you into coaching?
I've been a fan of basketball since I was, very young age. I
Mhm.
grew up in the game. Didn't play it a whole lot at first, but I always watched it and always studied it. And when I got out of high school, I didn't play in high school. In varsity, I got cut, which actually was a motivating factor for me. It actually I learned a lot from it. It actually taught me that I wasn't good as I thought I was. And also, in order to succeed in life, you have to put in necessary work. And I didn't do that, which is why I didn't make the team. So I use I use that as motivation to help fuel me to achieve my dreams. And after graduating from college, I started coaching at the rec here in Mullins, and
Mhm.
I've been doing that for like 15 years. And then I got asked to coach JV as an assistant under Eric Troy and Coach Mark Gerald, and doing that for 8 years. In the past 2 years, I've been the head coach of JV. So it's like a dream come true to be able to, extend up the coaching ladder. So it's been really exciting.
Yeah, that's wonderful. That is wonderful. And I'm sure there's lots of young people who look up to you, who have looked up to you for the years that you have provided this mentorship and this coaching experience. So I want you to share with us some tips for teens. You know, our world is a little different. And just want to hear from you, hear from a coach who is experienced with working with young people on a very regular basis. You've worked with young males, and I'm sure you've had experience in working with young ladies as well.
Right.
What are the things that you can share for our teens on today?
Well, I'll share it's my coach. It's really my philosophy and everything. It applies to coaching as well as life. You often hear the term MVP, and you think most valuable player, but in this instance, it has a different definition. M stands for motivation. What motivates you? What makes you want to be great? Because I think in life, for young people, everybody has dreams of what they want to be when they grow up. How do you go about achieving that? What motivates you to want to be that or ascend to that level? Um, there are a lot of people who are in place who are in positions to help our youth achieve that goal. But at the same time, as young people, you have to know where you want to go. Most importantly, how to get there, because
Right.
the journey is just important as the destination. And it's important that you come in motivated. Like I can coach a kid who's motivated to play. I know that he's going to play a lot harder than somebody who just walks on and just thinks that they're just going to play just because they think they're that good. I'll
Right.
take a kid who's motivated, who's ready to work any day. And the V is for voice. We all have a voice. Young people, you have a voice. By voice, I don't necessarily mean speaking. I also mean uh, you have power in your the fact that you're here.
Hmm.
Uh, like for the kids who are 18 to 24, your voice is your vote. There's there's a big election coming up in all levels, and it's very important that the young people get out to do that. And also, young people can help influence some of these kids who are coming up in school now by sharing their stories,
Hmm.
letting them know what they went through, and letting that voice be heard. There are a lot of people who just sit on things and don't really share their stories.
Yeah.
Everyone has a story to be told, and you never know who you can influence or who you can motivate. The voice is very important. And P is for purpose, and we all have a purpose. God put us here for a reason,
Hmm.
and be the best person you can possibly be. And it takes a lot of work. It's not going to be easy. There are going to be a lot of obstacles in your way. There are going to be a lot of pitfalls, but it's how you overcome them and still come out on top that is going to help you be the best person you could possibly be. Because, um, like you just said, it's 2020. This year's been crazy to say the least. There are a lot of things that's going against us, but despite all that, we still have to bear down, do what we can do. You need to lean on people who you trust and work hard at everything that you do. Hopefully school will be starting soon. You got to go out and be the best person you could possibly be. So you want to motivate yourself to use your voice to serve a purpose. And that's what I call MVP.
Right. That is excellent advice, and in spite, like you said, in spite of everything that's going on right now, um, seniors thought that they were not going to have a graduation, but look at how the schools were able to coordinate things and allow safe graduations for seniors. Whether it was in person by drive-by method or whether it's virtual, they still had their opportunity. It wasn't like our graduation was in high school, but they were able to have something in the midst of a bad situation. They were able to grab hold to a little bit of life that they had and make the best of it, just like you said. And even like you mentioned that their school year is coming up, they just have to push past and make the best of it. um, and just having positive people around like yourself would make it easier, for students. And so hopefully they will look at it in that light as well.
Right.
Mm. Any additional tips that you would like to share with our teams on today? I'm enjoying the MVP, being motivated, using your voice, and being purposeful in what you're doing.
Right. Um, Pray hard, work hard, pray harder, stick to what you know. There are always people who are here for advice. Don't feel that you have to take the world head on. Um, I know sometimes we're young and naive and think we can do everything by ourselves and don't need the help of others, but it's important that you lean on others for support whenever you get down, whenever you get those situations, because
Mm-hmm.
those situations are going to come.
Yeah.
think they're going to happen or not, it's going to come. There's going to time where you're going to hit rock bottom. You may feel, everybody's against you, but those are the times that you have to really have faith that with hard work and prayer that you can achieve anything that comes in your way because they're coming.
That is right. It's coming, but as long as you're equipped, you got
That's
it.
right.
Well, thank you, Coach Don. I appreciate you taking out your schedule today to do even more for kids. You've been working with kids or teens and young people for a very long time, and thank you for your dedication and what you do for people in the communities in which you serve. So I really appreciate you. So hats
Thank
off
you.
to you.
Thank you. And
But
thanks for all you do as well.
you're welcome. But thank you everybody for tuning in, whether you're watching live or whether you're watching the replay. This is Coach Shine, and he's still here for the young people. In the midst of everything that's going on, he's still providing tips and encouragement for our teams. So hope that you enjoy the rest of your day, and thank you again.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Bye bye.